Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little bit different than some of the stuff I've been doing. It's a part of YouTube that I just discovered. I've always enjoyed any kind of like artistic expression type of activity, including coloring. And so that's something, I've done for, since I was a kid. And I enjoyed adult coloring way before the whole adult coloring book craze. But I've discovered it's like a whole part of YouTube. So I've got those books that I purchased yesterday from Dollar General, and I was just going to do a flip through of all of them in one video, but I realized that, maybe someone just wants to see one of the books, and it might be more prudent to do them in individual videos. So I'm going to do a flip through of this color by number book, which was $3 from Dollar General. And after this, I'll just do individual flip throughs of all of those. Anything that I have colored in these, which isn't very much, I've used the Bic marking pens. I just discovered that you can buy these individually. I was watching, was it Anne Hatfield, I believe? And she was saying how you can go on the Bic website and get individual pens for like $1. So I will check that out at some point. But let's get into this flip through. Now, this is why I knew this one was going to be hard. It just looks like that. Like, this one is triangles, and as you can see, it's I was gonna say color coded by number. That doesn't make sense, but that's essentially what it is. You've got which number equals which color over here, and then you just go through and color the corresponding numbers with each individual color. So there's actually a page at the back that shows what the pictures are actually supposed to look like. So I'm just going to show you a quick view of the colors and then the format it takes. Like, these are both triangles, these are hexagons, and there's also, a significant amount of white space in some of these. I mean, by significant amount, I still mean not a whole lot, but there's some where there's no white space at all. So, and as you'll see from the back page, it goes, there's a few that are just strictly patterns, and there's some that are actual pictures of things. This one looks really intricate, and this is part of the reason I say I want to go online and check out some of the colors. I believe I could probably get by with what I have, but if I wanted a closer match, that would be the way to go. Let's hop on that Bic website, and I will, review that, or maybe bring y'all along as I do that to show those who aren't aware. I'll try to link her video where she mentions that too, if I think about it. This is one I've started coloring. If you can kind of start seeing the outline of some things. It's like a map view of the world, or I guess part of it. It's not the whole thing because it doesn't have the whole circumcentral thing going on. But I put just this was the very first page, and I tore that out, and I've been using it behind. The paper is actually very thick though, so it bleeds through, but I haven't seen it really bleed onto this page a whole lot, except for that right there, which is probably one of these light green spots. So here we go into squares. That one was circles, by the way. Circles to color in. And then we've got squares, more squares. These are tiny little triangles, and look at all those colors. Whew. That's going to be a very intricate one. Back to hexagons, and then back into triangles. And it looks slightly overwhelming at first, but once you get into it, it's actually very, very relaxing. I've made a couple of mistakes on this one, so what I started doing is going through and putting, like you can see right there, I might just go ahead and color them green anyway, just so it doesn't look stupid when I try to go over it with blue or white it out or something. But I've started putting dots on some of the sections that are other colors, or I'll pick, next I need to do number 5, and that'll be over here. I was about to point to it on the phone. There's some fives all up in there. So I'll go through and I'll like put dots or circles within all the 5s, and then I'll go back and color over them, which is easier to do with these Bic markers than it would be maybe colored pencils or something. There's circles again, tiny squares, tiny triangles, not as small as some of the other ones, I don't think, though. Circles again. This is going to be like the weirdest flip through, so I'm sorry in advance. Because it's, I mean, you can't see the pictures. So you don't know for sure if it's something you would like or not. But when I get to the end, that will show you what they all are. And then I'll try to make that the thumbnail so it's not quite as confusing. Just seeing a white grid with numbers in it. Triangles. And then circles for the last one. And these are the pictures. Right here. So, let me see if I can, if I should turn the light on. This is daylight. I'm out in the car while my boyfriend is inside doing paperwork for the job. He finally got all the steps done, got the final call back. He's doing paperwork today, and then he has orientation tomorrow. Which I really wish we would have known beforehand, even if we knew, like, even if we didn't know it would have taken this long, if we would have known that he was going to get it for sure, regardless. That's very similar to some of these up here. We could have been staying here in Seguin. We've been staying in San Antonio, and we're paid through the beginning of February. So if he starts next week, he'll have a bit of a drive, and now I'll have to find somewhere up here. But that's alright. That's a worry for not this video. But yeah, that's that one. Again, that is the Advanced Coloring Color by Number by Bindon. It was $3 at Dollar General. So thank you for watching that. I'm going to skip on over to these next few books, and I'll hopefully be able to upload a couple of these while we're parked here at the hospital so I can borrow their internet and hopefully get them uploaded quicker than 2 and 3 hours a piece. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in a little bit.